This show is for entertainment purposes only. Black Moms got the scoop, J Moore and
Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Black minds, 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 black minds.
What's up, everybody? Mr. Sparks here. Excuse me. Got Jay Moore with me as always. Thanking everybody for tuning in to another episode of Black Minds. We got some good information for y'all today. Jay Moore, anything you want to say to the people before we get started?
As always, path to everybody. Hope everybody's feeling good. Y'all know what to do over here at Black Minds. Path is ordered, focus, course. Come from the heart, come from the love. Hope everybody doing good.
Hope everybody doing great. But man, as always, hope everybody vibrating at a good frequency. Hope everybody got that positive energy, and definitely hope everybody is giving and receiving the love that we all deserve. And people love is understanding. From there, Jay Moore, we're gonna get to the CTAs and the CABs.
Yes, sir. I'll take us off.
Okay.
This is off of FBI.gov. This is from the United States Attorney's Office, Western District of Arkansas. A Rogers Middle School teacher and coach sentenced to more than 31 years in prison for online exploitation and coercion of minors. This was on Thursday, May 14th, 2026. A former teacher and coach from Rogers Middle School was sentenced on May 13th, 2026 to 375 months in federal prison without the possibility of parole, to be followed by 25 years supervised release for offenses of sexual exploitation of a minor and online coercion and enticement of minors. The Honorable Chief Judge Timothy L. Brooks presided over the sentencing hearing, which was held in United States District Court in Fayetteville. According to court documents, Bradley Quillen, age 31, utilizing the false online persona of a teenage boy, contacted multiple minor females via social media and coerced them to produce and send him sexual explicit images. In April of 2024, the Waukesha County, Wisconsin Sheriff's Office contacted the Benton County Sheriff's Office after they identified Quillen as a target responsible for the coercion and enticement of two minor children, ages 8 and 12. Thereafter, the Benton County Sheriff's Office, in conjunction with the FBI, obtained and executed a residential search warrant at Quillen's home. A forensic review of Quillen's electronic devices and social media profiles revealed that Quillen had been using Snapchat and Instagram to contact and exploit multiple minor girls. At sentencing, the United States presented the court with evidence and argument that Quillen engaged in a protracted scheme to utilize a fictitious underage social media profile in order to target, groom, and sexually exploit hundreds of minor females in Northwest Arkansas schools and across the United States. Quillen was indicted by a grand jury in the Western District of Arkansas in January of 2025 and entered a plea of guilty in November of 2025. But we know now what he has got, which again, everyone, is he's been sentenced to 31 years in prison with 25 years of supervised release. And again, this comes out of off of FBI.gov, out of the United States Attorney's Office, Western District of Arkansas.
Oh, wow. But with the social media, once again, I got one here. You can find this one on MSN.com. A man arrested in Capitola for alleged human trafficking of a minor. Says more victims feared, Capitola police said they have arrested a man accused of human trafficking of a minor and other child sex abuse crimes. The police said Daishan Lade Matthews, 34, of San Jose, was arrested in Santa Clara County by California State Patrol again agents on active arrest warrants out of Capitola. Police said the warrants was related to an ongoing investigation into alleged felony SMEX crimes against a minor. The investigators began in September of 2025 after parents found that their child was involved in inappropriate communications with an adult through a social media messaging site. Here we go again.
Once again.
Matthews, a registered SMEX offender
Mm.
who is on parole, was identified by police as the suspect in this case. Matthews was transferred to Santa Cruz County Jail on Thursday and booked on suspicion of various crimes. He was booked for employing or using a minor in an obscene matter, possession of child sexual abuse material, arranging to meet a minor for lewd purposes, lewd and lascivious acts against a child,
Mm.
and human trafficking involving a minor. Uh, Let me see. This remains an active case. The police believe there could be more victims. Anyone with more information ask to call the police, and they have a number here. And once again, you can find this article on msn.com. There is no photo of Daishan.
Hmm.
All right, from there, Jay Moore, let's get to some topics here.
All right. Um,
Go ahead. What you
well,
thinking?
you know, a lot of times we like Dr. Seuss stuff. So sometimes we like to tap into, you know, Cindy Lou and the Whovilles. And you know, it's seemed to be that someone has come out and made pretty much a flat out statement towards some race of people, a certain sect of a race of people. And as we know, it's always an issue, of course, when it comes to this certain melanated group or people, period. And I think you had a little bit more information on that, and I definitely would like to hear that because I got something to add.
Yeah, some Whoville leaders. Uh, they were having a meeting. It was public. It was in Whoville. Wasn't even here, and they just said, the problem with they have a problem with the young melanated community of the U.S. Like we're the biggest problem that they have.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of stupid to me because aren't they at war with?
People that's not
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah. I can't. Let me see if I can pull it up. Some lady made a statement. One of their leaders
Mm-hmm.
saying that we were a problem and we're the biggest problem they have because we have an issue with following people. You know, from the history that we've been told or been through,
Mm-hmm.
our people, we're not good with following directions. We're not just gonna fall for anything. Well, a lot of us aren't. So I can see how that's a problem because I've seen commercials now where they're trying to put melanated people with the Whovillers like it's a bully, like a bully type commercial or something.
Hmm.
And I don't know what it is, bro. It's gonna always be a problem with, I guess, people that look like us
Seems to be.
because there's something going on with us that they don't want to tell us, which we know.
Oh yeah, well
Yeah, we know what it
you
is.
got to be upset with somebody that has an advantage over you that you don't like.
Um, I can't remember what the Chinese people used to call them. They used to call them the something stealers.
Hmm.
I can't remember. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be hard for them to even think about trying to take over or
I mean, y-
doing something to us if we're aware. But if we're not aware, it's gonna be easy
yeah,
because it's happening every day, all day. Wow, they're poisoning the food, the air, just everything. The medications aren't proper.
the only thing that I can agree with, not to cut you off, Mr. Sparks, is we know that we have, you know, our younger black community does have a little, you know, room for improvement,
Yeah,
but it's not ultimately just our young black community.
man.
That's still a target on all of us. That's just a bullet point for them to try to use. And I really get tired of us being disliked or aimed at in any fashion. Because when we have this situation with this YouTuber guy, Chud the Builder, I can't remember his real name offhand. It's this YouTuber that goes around. He has a license to carry. And he has, of course, he's on YouTube, so he goes around in black neighborhoods around black people, young, old, don't matter, female or male, and he yells racial slurs to entice these people. And then what he does, he lets them know that he has a weapon and he's licensed. So he's walking up, basically disrespecting you, putting you in the place of wanting to be on defense. Now he's immediately brandishing a weapon. And if you do something to him, he's going to call the police on you. Well, this fool ended up getting his I wouldn't say just due, but stuff happens. He's been arrested on many occasions for his antics, but apparently he got into it with a black guy. The dude hit him. The dude
Mhm.
pulled out his gun, shot, but somehow this fool ended up shooting himself, tried to bob himself after shooting the guy. And he's in jail right now. And I listened to the case. They, saying he can get upwards to 60 years.
Hmm.
But the reason why I brought that up to bounce off of Mr. Sparks is how can the Whovilles, who don't even deal with us for real, say that we're an issue for them as if melanated people are harmful and just crazy animals, when I just gave you a prime example of a Caucasian guy that goes around and purposely disrespects people of color with racial slurs, threatens them with weapons.
Yeah, man. It's just the mentality
I
certain
I, I
people
don't
have.
I don't know of
But
any.
I did find the article. You guys can go look
Mhm.
it up. It's a lot of them, but it's a her name is Judith Varney Schurer, and it said the major problem with Israel Whoville, sorry, is the
Mhm.
young generation of the black community, and it says here, and was she referring to African Americans? I guess that's the question that's being asked, but it just said young black community. So stupid question.
I mean,
But
hmm,
yeah, man, you can go pull the article up. I just wanted to find her name, Judith Varney Schurer.
okay,
Schurer. So
gotcha.
from there, Jay Moore, we can move on. I don't know how anything that we have going on here in America is affecting Whoville.
That's kind of
It's
crazy
just
for me to even see.
it just hit me as soon as I saw it. I was like, oh yeah, the history stealers and name stealers, and
Just- it
of
did,
course it's gonna be a problem.
yeah, it
Like,
didn't add up to me. I mean, we don't even deal directly with them like that as much in the United States. So, I mean, but just to stay on, just to keep in line with the racial standpoint here, this federal lawsuit case with Elon Musk that's still going.
mhm,
And for those who aren't aware, um, is a lot going on with this case. It isn't just what we're bringing up about the case, specifically the only thing that's going on, but it's a bunch of him with back and forth with another billionaire for some investments. But with his hiring process, is one of the bigger things that's going on, which is a part of his federal case where he's arguing and suing against the federal court to protect his First Amendment right to not have to hire people of color, basically. Specifically, ones like me and Mr. Sparks.
The
And
melanated group.
again, the issue here is this is the third small topic that we're crunching in just on this specific issue of the racism that is still very apparent.
Yeah.
We got the Whovilles, who we don't even deal with, saying our youth is an issue for them, which I don't see the connection. Then they're basically saying how we're an issue, or maybe animals, or disrespectful, or uncouth, or things of that nature. And then we just told you about this YouTuber that's going around doing what he's doing. And mind you, if he's on YouTube, he's being paid because he's a big YouTuber, and he's being paid to do these things to entice people and threaten people. And now here we go. It's another tech situation because we got the social media, we got the powers to be. Now we're going to the tech industry, and it's a guy that's in federal court arguing that he doesn't have to hire melanated people, and it's his First Amendment right, and it's an ongoing court proceeding.
Yeah, I mean, I think we spoke on this before. Um, that's his choice. We
It
just see
is,
the type of person he is, of
yes,
course. And I want to thank you. We shouldn't be working for anyone anyway.
very much so.
But he'll have his day. That's why the issue is what it is now. I would think people like him would be smarter because it seems like he know somewhat of the truth.
Hmm.
I remember him releasing an article saying that Yahushua, the people they call Jesus Christ,
Hmm.
was melanated
Very much so.
and he was black. Pretty much, he said it.
Hmm.
And he said he could prove it. So if you dealing with people like Elon who actually have this type of knowledge, maybe he has or is another entity or has, his own dealings that he's into to where that's a battle that may be had one day
Right.
between these certain people. And he's involved, his people involved in it. And
Mhm.
I say it a lot, man. I don't think a lot of these people are the same type of people we are. And I don't mean,
You say
I
that.
mean
You do
as a
say that a lot.
race.
Yeah, you do say that a lot, Mr. Sparks.
Just the
Same.
stuff they do. Like you would poison the same air you gotta breathe in. But if this certain element don't do anything to your kind, or it does stuff to your kind a lot slower,
Hmm.
you know, you could tell like because these people got children and all type of stuff too. Why you poisoning the air?
What do y'all live off of is the point.
And
If our air
it's
is poison and we all breathe air, do you just breathe air or do you breathe air differently?
I think a lot of these people are going underground.
Hmm.
A lot of these people hiding. A lot of these, and it's a reason because there is some type of vibration shift, frequency shift. A lot of people waking up, and a lot of people are gonna be different, different beings, and I mean people like us too.
Hmm.
We may stay the same, but stuff may increase in us.
Yes, or
You know,
decrease.
yeah, exactly. And I think that's another reason why people are willing to poison the world too, for a
Mm.
certain
Outcome.
yeah, a certain outcome for a certain thing not to happen that's inevitable, but try to slow it down as much as possible. But I think a lot of the stuff we see is true. I believe a lot of the X-Men and all that crap, those weren't just ideas, man. They don't
What do we say? You get ideas from something that already pre-existed.
yeah, we spoke on that before.
Hmm.
Um
But from there, y'all, we're gonna take a break.
Yep.
Y'all know what time it is. Jay Moore, Mr. Sparks, Black Minds out.
This show is for entertainment purposes only.
Black Minds got the scoop, Jay Moore and
Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Black minds, 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 black.
What's up, everybody? Mr. Sparks here. Got Jay Moore with me. Asking y'all to tune in to Black Minds. Anything you want to say to the people, Jay Moore?
Everybody as usual, as always. Everybody, thumb it up, like it, comment, subscribe, share. Like Jay Moore,
Yeah, man, keep vibrating at that beautiful frequency and keep giving, receiving the love we all desire. To then, Black Minds out. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Black Minds. Mr. Sparks and Jay Moore back at y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right,
Yes, sir.
man. Let's move on, I guess, Jay.
Keep it moving.
Let's talk about, I wanted to talk about this. See, they released more UFO files.
Y'all give it to us. Give it. I seen a piece or two. What
Yeah,
you
they
got?
released more UFO files, you know. There's a lot going on with leaders where we at. So they releasing all this stuff to try to, you know, they're releasing a whole bunch of information at once. Because when you take in a whole bunch of different information at once, it's hard to retain it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they trying to do. They dumping the files. They got the stuff going on with the war. They you know, just a lot of stuff going on. So they released more files. They got more like ships and stuff. They're talking about these the direct energy weapons. One of the higher ups in the government said they are real. You
Right,
know,
yeah.
so just stuff like that. I think Tim Burchett, he's just been coming out saying all type of stuff. He said he done seen stuff that would change the world as we know it. And, you know, just stuff like that. But, you know, they releasing a lot of these ships and stuff. One of these ships is like shaped like a wheel, an actual wheel or a star with a halo around it or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want the people to know they are releasing all this stuff because they're trying to hide something, as always, of course. And they releasing these files, but what about the other files we've been waiting for forever? You know, they give you like a slight release, and it's supposed to be like 10 million of these files, the EPIs.
Mm-hmm.
So they give you a slight release. You find out a little bit of information. Then you have just more people coming out. Some lady came out and said our leader, like teenagers, was messing with teenagers. You know what I'm saying? And she got proof, and her friend was one. But you know, when stuff like that's going on, of course they're gonna release UFO files. Start talking to China, trying to make big deals with China and stuff like that. And so I just want the people to be aware. They will dump a lot of information on you because it's hard to retain.
It's a way to confuse. I mean, that's all
Yes.
it is. It's
Mhm.
anybody who's ever had to study for your graduation test for high school, proficiency test. Everybody know in college, you're cramming for this and that. When you cram,
Yeah.
if it's not that you're able to cram just this, you're not gonna really be able to retain it. If you cram in this and you cram in that and you cramming up, you losing focus on half of it and retaining a minimal amount.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's an issue too, you know, with the education, the compulsory education system. You know, the compulsory education system just teach you how to be, you know, a workhorse. You know, that's all it's about.
That's pretty much all.
I'm glad a lot of the babies and stuff starting to see it. Like, you know, why do school look like this? Why do school look like prisons?
Mm-hmm.
Because these babies smart. They going online and seeing how prisons look. They
Yeah.
watching these shows with the parents, and they saying like, "Look at their lunchroom. It look like my lunchroom."
It's very similar here.
So I'm glad a lot of the babies waking up to it, man. They're not being properly taught, and so the parent teach them anyway.
Mm-hmm.
The parents teach you about life and what life's about. Really, yeah, finances, because when you're in college, it's all about they trying to teach you how to spend your money.
That's pretty much
They
it.
trying to make you a consumer. Like that's what they're teaching you. You know, they're not really teaching you how to save your money. So um, I just want people to be aware of that also. But pay attention to what's going on around you because they will dump a lot of crap on you at once. So Jay Moore, I think we'll move on from there.
Okay.
Let's talk about what's going on with the war there. Since we here,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I know.
Which part? Which one?
Yeah.
Look, I'm like, which part? Which one?
Well, you know, the one we in
okay.
heavy.
The one we in heavy. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Well, I ain't gonna even say heavy because I don't think this dude wanna be in this anymore.
No, you don't.
But he hyped himself up and hyped everything up so much, he gonna look like an idiot to just be like it's over. And I think Iran sent us, you know, like a list of things they would like for us to end
like a ceasefire
the
demand,
ceasefire, you know,
pretty
like
much for the third time. This
yeah,
is the third round.
and he don't follow none of them.
Mm-mm.
So he sends them like a list of ceasefire demands, and they like,
Okay.
yeah, okay.
Like,
you know what I'm
rip
saying?
this up. The dog ate it.
Yeah.
Never
So
saw it.
I understand, you know, they not down with his demands because why work with somebody that's not willing to work with you?
Mm-hmm.
Until we stop being super Whoville savior, we us as a people, we gotta realize like that energy and that frequency that's being done to certain people that don't deserve it, that energy and frequency is on us as well because us as a people let this crap ride.
Mm-hmm.
Us as a people is like, oh man, it ain't got nothing to do with me. But in a way it does because we live in this place.
We're right
we
here.
Have a certain control that we don't use.
Mm-hmm.
And by us not using that control, that's the karma we gonna have to deal with. Like, we're gonna have to deal with letting Whoville do stuff to hospitals and schools.
I mean,
and our leader giving them the materials to do these type of things, and we just going to work every day like it's fine because this is our land, and we decided that we needed a leader, us as adults, and you know, minors, because we should be able to look after the minors.
Yeah.
We decided we needed a leader who don't want to help us in no way, and we have to deal with the karma that is done that we put on ourselves. We put the karma on ourselves by selecting this guy, letting him do what he do, and we're gonna have to deal with it when it comes back. So I just want people to be aware of that. It's just not. I ain't got nothing to do with it. It ain't happening to me. Yeah, it is. You know what I'm saying? We are all energy and frequencies, and we should pay attention to that, bro. There is a such thing as karma. We have to pay attention to that. So till we rise as a people and do something about the so-called leaders we have that's doing certain things to people and helping certain people do what we would consider evil, which is evil. I think means like a crap talker. Like the words we talk don't even mean what we're told. Like evil, I think the what they call it. Oh God, please, it's on the tip of my tongue. The word actually means like a crap talker. That's what it means. Like it means
I'm trying to get it.
A shit talker.
Yeah.
I think demon means like teacher or something. The etymology of the word. That's what I was looking for. When you really know what these words mean, we lost as a people, man. And you know, these words have multiple meanings now because we let it. But I want people to know what they really mean. You know, just stuff like that.
Yeah, the origin of the word. You know, whatever it's changed to now is one thing, but you got to go to what it really meant at first. So then you have to pay attention to how they disguise using the word.
Yeah.
Changing the meaning, and you say, "Well, it mean this now." No, you still go to the origin of the word. That's not going to change. You can just tell somebody it means something different, but the origin of the word, that definition is stuck with it, no matter how you mask it with a new term. I mean, a new breakdown. You can't do that.
No, you can't do it.
And I mean, I just wanted to add in Israel, in case y'all haven't paid no attention or don't know.
Whovilles
dropped hundreds of drone bombs and been tearing stuff up. This was just a couple days ago. As well as we are in this state of gas prices, food prices, everything super expensive. But Trump just went on a visit over there to China, and now China trying to buy 200 Boeing jets as part of a Beijing trade negotiation. Why is we still what the hell is selling 200 Boeing jets doing for anybody? What is that doing for anybody in the middle of a war, in the middle of prices being skyrocketed, Americans having no money, not to mention you and your people then came up on about 4 billion in this first year of your second presidency. 4 billion. 200 Boeing jets, 4 billion. We at war, don't want to do no negotiations to stop.
Yeah.
That's is as they say sometimes, cluster.
Yeah,
I just cluster. Said, you know what?
I just said it, man. Like I just said, we have to deal with that karma because we as a people feel like we need these so-called leaders. So that's part of the karma. But yeah, even with the China thing, will Americans see that money? The roads still look bad to me.
Roads still look bad.
I be driving. I drive on a lot of bridges. I drive under a lot of bridges. They don't look the best.
In case y'all didn't know, Russia and Ukraine are still battling. In case you didn't know, China still is assisting with Russia. In case you didn't know, United States is still assisting with Ukraine. So how in the heck is China and United States figuring out a damn plane sale?
Yeah, they got deals
in the middle of them supplying this person, them supply, but they listen. Okay, all right.
That's how they do it. That's like they got a deal to it. Ain't nobody else going to Antarctica. They can make deals. Yeah, they can make deals when it matters to them.
Yeah, this Black Minds thoughts over here, y'all. In case y'all don't really understand why I call it that, this is what we think about. This is what's on our mind, just to keep it in y'all mind.
Yeah, man. But really, quick recap with Elon. I just feel like man, these aren't soul filled loving
vessels.
Yes. So that's what we're dealing with. How could you have so much money? This dude got so much money, he can buy every like athletic team.
And you know them sports.
He can buy every league, like every like he can buy the NFL, the NHL, the MLB, and the NBA. That's how much money this dude got. Like, and how does the world look like this? Well, at least how does America look like this? Because this guy lives here.
Yeah, he lives here. He profits highly off of this country.
Yeah, you got people like Bezos who, like we told, he laid off 30,000 employees. Yeah, you lay people off.
30,000 people.
One of the richest men in the world, and you laying off people.
You know what? I don't want to pay nobody no more.
it's these data centers,
Hmm.
data centers. We hope that's what they are.
Yeah, with
So
me, I like to go a little. I like to go a little deeper. I'm a history guy. We used to save information in courts, natural things like that, in stone with writing. Information can be put into a quartz stone. So
crystal
it's
stones, yeah.
different ways to handle a lot. We know that we can surge electricity from the ground and through the air naturally. So when we pay attention to a business and a corporation, we have to understand that somebody convinced, as Mr. Sparks said multiple times at the beginning of the show, convinced enough people to let them do what they were doing. Like we were convinced that we needed to be a leader. We've all allowed ourselves to be convinced we need big pharma to be a thing. All of these tech industries giving us phones, gadgets, taking our information, biometrics in us, just stealing all our identity right in our damn face.
Mhm.
What do you think they're going to do with that? They're going to compile that in a computer, just like he said, all of
Yeah.
these data centers. That's going to be how they control us because now we got so much information on you. And usually, when you got a lot of information on people, you can kind of, as they say, twist your arm.
Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Yeah. Let me see. I think that's really it, Jay Moore.
Yeah, I think that was about it.
I think that's
I think
it,
we
bro.
got in, what we wanted to for this week.
Oh,
Shout out to sports since we still got a little quick second for you all.
oh shit. Recap. Oh, yeah, Elon, the the racist YouTuber arrested.
Hmm.
The Trump visit in China. The more UFO files. Whoville leaders say the young melanated community in the U.S. is their biggest problem
Hmm.
somehow. And Iran not down with Trump's demands. So, I just wanted to do a quick recap on the topics we brought to you
Hmm.
guys today. And, you know, everything is alleged.
Everything's alleged.
And like I say in the theme song, the show for entertainment purposes only, but please go do your own research on any topics we brought y'all.
Because can't nobody stop you from doing your research. Learning is something that we all can do.
You're supposed to do it every day.
Learn something every day.
All right, Jay Moore, anything you want to say to the people before we get out of here?
As always, my salute, man. Path to everybody, order focus course. Everybody learn to love, learn to treat yourself correctly. Go about things as best you can.
Yeah, man. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. But hope everybody's vibrating at a good frequency. Hope everybody got that positive energy. And we definitely hope everybody is giving and receiving the love that we all deserve. And my people, love is understanding. To the next 7. Jay Moore and I, man, we want to say we really appreciate y'all. Send any topics or comments you would like for us to talk about. Put it in the comment section. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and man, just keep staying positive. Keep learning every day, and man, keep being you to become the best you can be.
At all times.
But from there, man, we love y'all, and we'll catch y'all in 7.
Black Moms got the scoop, Jay Moore and
Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Black minds, 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 black minds.